Without warning, without official confirmation, and without adequate explanation, the audio recording surfaced on a South Korean online forum and quickly spread across the globe. In the silence of a secluded military life, the soft and emotional voice of Jimin, a BTS member currently serving in the military, could be heard blending with a mysterious female voice. They weren't just singing, they were harmonizing. And this sparked one big question: who is the woman, and why is Jimin singing with her? Pause for a moment. Evaluate your sources. Ask deeper questions before trusting. And most importantly, separate feeling from fact. The voice clip wasn't just an ordinary duet. The harmony was too smooth, too emotional, and too intimate for a typical rehearsal, immediately igniting wild speculation. Many felt that Jimin's voice was too distinct to be mistaken. But what shocked people more was Jungkook's reaction, the youngest BTS member and Jimin's close friend, when he heard the recording for the first time. According to an internal source from the 5th Division military environment, Jungkook just sat frozen for 3 minutes without saying a word. Then he said quietly, "What's going on, Jimin?" That statement didn't just indicate confusion. It was a lingering question from a friend who knows Jimin's voice better than anyone. Within every group dynamic, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship is known as one of the strongest, with chemistry built over more than a decade, from trainee days to the world stage. So it's no surprise that even the smallest change, especially involving something personal like this, could spark major upheaval. ARMY, known for being highly protective of BTS, didn't stay silent. After the video spread, hashtags like #JiminVoiceLeak, #ProtectJimin, and even #WhoIsShe quickly dominated global trending topics. Most fans questioned the credibility of the recording, but others began deep analysis, matching vocal patterns, comparing breathing techniques, even mapping the possible location from background sounds. And the result? Around 80% of vocal analysts and fans agreed it was indeed Jimin's voice. But who is the woman? This is where the mystery deepens. No biometric data or voice print from any known female singer matched. Not IU, not Tion, not a fellow trainee, not even one of the known military female singers. This is a new voice, a foreign voice. And her presence triggered waves of speculation, from the possibility of a civilian singer collaborating in a secret project to rumors of a personal relationship developing in the silence of military barracks. Sources within the military stated that the video was most likely accidentally recorded by a soldier from the logistics division during a sound check for audio equipment in the music rehearsal room. However, another theory claims that the recording was deliberately leaked by someone internal looking to expose sensitive information. No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain. After the video spread, the atmosphere in the barracks where Jimin and Jungkook were stationed changed drastically. One small incident reflected the scale of the impact. Jungkook was seen playing the song from the video on an old keyboard in the practice room. He played the instrumental part repeatedly, as if trying to remember or interpret something. Some witnesses said he looked like he was searching for something lost. This wasn't just a regular practice. It was an emotional search only understood by those who once stood on the world stage and lost the voice that used to welcome them from behind. The shock didn't end there. A few days after the video circulated, a blurry photo of the barracks courtyard appeared, showing a man whose posture closely resembled Jimin, walking side by side with a woman wearing a medical mask. There was no physical interaction, no visible intimacy. But in the fan world, where every movement is analyzed down to the shadow, it was enough to ignite emotions. Was it really Jimin? Was the woman the same person from the voice recording? And was their relationship purely professional? These questions can't be definitively answered. But one thing cannot be denied: Jungkook's reaction. He wasn't just surprised, he was hurt. A training staff mentioned that after the incident, Jungkook became quieter, more focused, and more introspective. He didn't talk about the video to anyone, but he began writing more. New songs, short lyrics, emotional notes. He was even seen holding a small music notebook that Jimin often carried before enlistment. The peak came when an internal memo circulated stating that Jimin would be transferred to a special division for 2 weeks for training rotation. No reason or assignment was mentioned. Even Jungkook wasn't given full details. This raised further questions. Was this a strategy to diffuse internal chaos? Or a move to separate two figures now caught in a swirl of rumors? Tension deepened when a civilian staff's note was leaked to a private community. In the note it read, "The song was not for the public. It was a personal composition." And yes, Jimin sang it more than once. This line confirmed one thing. The recording wasn't a spontaneous incident. It was something repeated, something planned, something that may hold more personal meaning than he's willing to admit. Now, the entire fan community awaits one thing, an official statement from the agency. But to this day, Big Hit Music remains silent. No clarification, no denial, no confirmation. And in this vacuum of information, speculation continues to grow, including both hope and fear. Is BTS, known for the strong bond between its members, now facing emotional cracks from within? Behind all these questions, one thing is certain. Jimin's voice and Jungkook's reaction have opened a new chapter in BTS's emotional journey. This is no longer about stages, concerts, or awards. This is about relationships, feelings, and sincerity that can be read even from the softest harmony. And as the world waits for answers, one question continues to echo, not only from Jungkook's lips but from millions of armies around the world. Who is she, Jimin? After news of Jimin's voice clip singing with a mysterious woman shocked the public, a far deeper question emerged beyond just, who is she? Or, what actually happened? Now, we must ask, is this event truly real, or is it merely a fabricated narrative designed with one goal, to gain massive public attention? In a world filled with algorithms, filters, and uncontrolled information speed, events like this demand us not just to be emotional, but rational. We all know BTS is not just a music group. They are a global phenomenon, a cultural symbol, and a massive commercialization object. So when Jimin's name is linked to a personal issue wrapped in mystery and deep emotion, we must begin to ask, is this a reflection of reality, or just part of a social media narrative strategy? The voice video first surfaced on an anonymous online forum, a platform long known as a major source of many rumors that later turned out false. But why does this video feel different? Why does ARMY's reaction, and even Jungkook's response in the video, seem so emotional and authentic? Is this a coincidence, or was it deliberately designed to provoke a certain psychological effect on listeners? Consider this. Many sources state that the information came from TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, platforms known more for spreading viral trends than reliable information. Should we immediately trust what we see and hear from these platforms? Further, are these media playing a role in shaping public opinion by manipulating the collective emotions of fans? Of course, not everything from social media is false. But in this case, there are too many elements yet to be factually verified. For example, no official statement from BTS's agency, Big Hit Music. No confirmation from the military. No clear identity of the woman in the recording. Even the exact location of the incident remains speculative. So the big question we must ask is, if all the key aspects of this news cannot yet be proven, why are so many people quick to believe it? This is the right time for collective reflection. As consumers of information, especially regarding public figures and idols, we have a responsibility to filter every piece of news that comes. It's not enough to just share or comment. We need to review. We need to ask, who is delivering this information? For what purpose? Is this an emotional sabotage against BTS during their military hiatus, or a hidden marketing strategy? Don't forget the long history of South Korea's entertainment industry, which has been proven at times to stage scandals just to create viral waves and boost engagement numbers. More than that, is Jungkook's reaction really as reported? The source was said to be from an internal military environment, but with no clear name, rank, or even a single visual documentation. Are we playing in the realm of facts? Or is this a form of media manipulation through pseudo-factual narrative techniques? If we delve deeper, every element in this news could potentially be recreated through today's advanced technology. Voices can be faked with AI voice synthesis. Images can be manipulated with deepfakes. Even testimonies can be rewritten by chatbots or marketing teams with hidden agendas. So, how do we distinguish what's real and what's not? The only strongest tool we have right now is not social media, nor viral videos, but intellectual skepticism. When we read or hear information that's too perfect to be real, we must ask, is this fact or fiction disguised as reality? Don't let feelings overtake reasoning. And to ARMYs, who have poured loyalty and love toward BTS for years, this is the time to show that fandom is not just about emotions, but also about intellectual integrity. We must be fans who not only love,